So during this blog, we're talking about the subject of crisis communications. In the UK, 32 million people are on Facebook, 10 million are on Twitter, and 11 million are profiled on LinkedIn. As businesses get to grips with social media's marketing and brand awareness benefits, its value and risks during a crisis mustn't be forgotten. The Oklahoma tornado, the Boston bombings, horse meat scandal, Toyota's product recall, volcanic and ash cloud flight chaos, and Eurostar's snow disruption are some issues which have generated immense social media traffic as footage, experiences and opinions are shared worldwide. The social media revolution means that even a local crisis can be circulated across the world and become a viral sensation. Emergency plans deal with business continuity following a crisis, whether that's a natural disaster, facility downtime, sabotage, equipment failure, replenishment delay, product recall or food poisoning. Crisis comms deals with corporate reputation, but many businesses forget to include crisis handling across social media platforms. Looking after your reputation online and offline in a crisis is about planning, training and practice. It's important that key people in the crisis comms team have access to social media passwords and account names, but you'd be surprised how many people leave it to the domain of one team member working in silo. Crisis management needs accurate and real-time information, which can be shared across all platforms. This means resource, particularly if you add reputation monitoring and strategy analysis into the mix. The plan also needs to detail how social media feeds can be managed if a crisis hits outside of regular office hours. The crisis team also need to have a good understanding of the social media monitoring tools which are available to evaluate the impact of the crisis on their reputation. Crisis responders on social media also need to be well trained in responding to customers who are having a negative experience. Even big brands find it difficult to get the information balance right. Eurostar, for example, was criticised for its failure to communicate with its passengers after heavy snow in 2009 left trains without power and 100,000 passengers were left stranded. Around 2,500 people were stuck in the Channel Tunnel for up to 5.5 hours without air conditioning, lighting, sanitary conditions or access to information. In February 2010, Eurostar launched its corporate Twitter feed and now has a customer care feed operating from its contact centre. This year, the horse meat scandal has been difficult for supermarkets and for food producers on social media. Findus suffered a reputational crisis after its packaging was manipulated using Photoshop and circulated worldwide across Twitter and Facebook. Tesco's is also facing a barrage of criticism every time it posts pictures of burgers, which is making the current barbecue season difficult for them. If you're in the facilities management sector, for example, disrupted travellers could offer an opportunity to engage with customers and help them find essentials such as restaurants, water points, battery charge, payphones, internet access, vegetarian foods, gluten-free snacks, wheelchairs and baby food. Social media feeds can also help manage expectations during delayed services, such as waiting times for food, toilets and mobility assistance. They can also respond to criticism about facility quality. Twitter, Facebook and YouTube give businesses the chance to broadcast public information messages in real time and to manage customer expectations about service issues. It also allows you to engage with negative responses, to apologise and explain what has happened. You can't control conversations on social media, but you can manage your response to what's being said by listening and responding. To listen, you have to engage, and to engage, you need resource. So make sure that those looking after your social media feeds enjoy talking, writing, networking, and can elegantly handle conversations with unhappy people. Often social media is given to the most junior team members and they might lack the experience and training to recognise a potential crisis from a distance. So to conclude, ignoring social media during a crisis is a huge reputation risk for your business. Start to plan now and think about your crisis communications. Have a look at your crisis communications plan and keep the points below in mind as you do so. In the meantime, I wish you the very best of luck with your crisis comms planning.